In a bustling city lived a brilliant young software engineer named Alex. Alex was known for his innovative ideas and meticulous coding, but he was also a quiet and trusting soul. He worked for a hot new tech startup, pouring his heart and soul into a groundbreaking project, a new social media platform that promised to revolutionize how people connected. Alex was convinced this was his big break, his chance to make a real impact. He had a close colleague, Mark, who seemed equally dedicated. Mark was charismatic, a smooth talker, and always seemed to be right there, offering encouragement and advice. Alex, feeling overwhelmed by the sheer volume of work, confided in Mark, sharing his code, his designs, his entire vision for the platform. He saw Mark as a friend, a partner in this monumental task. Then came the day of the big launch. The entire company was buzzing. But when the CEO unveiled the new platform, it was Mark, not Alex, who stood beside him, taking all the credit. The platform was identical to Alex's work, down to the smallest detail, but Alex's name was nowhere to be found. Mark had stolen his entire project, presenting it as his own. Alex was devastated, heartbroken, and utterly betrayed. His trust was shattered, his dreams hijacked. He confronted Mark, who simply shrugged, a cold, calculating look in his eyes. "It's a dog-eat-dog world, Alex," he'd said with a smirk. "You were too naive." Alex left the company that very day. The betrayal festered, turning his initial despair into a burning desire for justice. He couldn't let Mark get away with it. He spent months in isolation, not just grieving his loss, but meticulously planning his retribution. He knew Mark's biggest weakness was his insatiable ego and his need for public adoration. Alex decided to hit him where it hurt the most, his reputation. Alex began by creating a subtle, almost imperceptible backdoor in the code he had initially shared with Mark. He knew Mark wouldn't bother changing much, given his arrogance. He then started an anonymous blog, slowly leaking snippets of information, hints that the revolutionary platform had a questionable origin. He didn't directly accuse Mark, but he planted seeds of doubt, enough to get people talking, enough for tech journalists to start digging. He used his deep understanding of the code to expose vulnerabilities, making Mark's platform appear less secure and less original than advertised. The media frenzy began. Investors grew wary, users started losing trust. Mark, once the darling of the tech world, found himself embroiled in scandal. His carefully crafted image began to crumble. One by one, the flaws Alex exposed, the whispers he started, led to a full-blown investigation. It was discovered that Mark had indeed stolen Alex's work, falsifying documents and manipulating data to cover his tracks. Mark's career was ruined. He faced lawsuits, public humiliation, and ultimately unemployment. Alex, on the other hand, quietly launched his own, truly innovative platform a year later, built on ethical foundations and genuine creativity. It quickly gained traction, celebrated for its originality and integrity. He never publicly revealed his role in Mark's downfall, but he watched, satisfied, as justice, slow and deliberate, finally prevailed. The best revenge he learned wasn't about destruction, but about proving his own worth and letting the truth expose the lie.